Hey guys, it's Sarah here from New England Junk Journals, and I am so excited to bring you this drop sale today. I have been combing through all of my antique ephemera that I have been able to gather, and I have made up some packets and some things here for you today. I hope you're excited because this stuff is one of a kind. If you see anything that you want to buy today, make sure to drop me an email here at newenglandjunkjournals@gmail.com. Make sure to include your YouTube handle, your first and last name, shipping address, and the email to which you wish to be invoiced. I do all my invoicing through PayPal. You can use most any type of payment to pay through PayPal. So I will have each lot number up on the screen. So just pay attention to that and let me know how many of each lot number you're interested in. Okay, it should be right up here on the right-hand side. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. So one of the first things I want to show you guys is vintage and antique ledger. I have a whole bunch of folios here. The first one I want to show you is this 1840s ledger, and I am selling these at $2 per folio. Look at the gorgeous calligraphy and beautiful script on these. These are amazing. I love the fact that I think almost every single one of the people that this ledger was written about, it starts with Dr. Mr. Like this one is Dr. Mr. John Harriman. Dr. Mr. David Harriman. Dr. Mr. Phineas Colby. These are absolutely awesome. So if there was ever a great time to stock up on antique ledger, this is certainly it. So $2 per folio. Next up is a 1950s ledger, and the rest of these ledgers are $1 per folio. This one has some beautiful purple stamping on the side. It's got a nice pink and blue striped pattern. And there is lots of writing in here. These are quite large. These ones measure about 11 inches across by 14 inches up and down. All right, 1950s ledger, $1 per folio. Next is some 1940s ledger, and it has this City Institute for Savings across the top. A different setup from the other one. And these are even taller. .5 inches tall by 10.5 inches wide. Great pages. And then lastly for the ledger, this is 1920s and 1930s ledger in this gorgeous faded yellow color. These are also $1 a folio. This is 10 inches wide 15, almost like 15 3/4 inches tall. Absolutely gorgeous. Also $1 per folio. Next up, I am so excited to have found these. These came out of a book of canceled stock certificates. Okay. I have 4 of these, and these are uncut canceled stock certificates with their stubs. It does have a void on the front of it. Lots of awesome rating. These are $3 each. Very cool. They're dated. These are dated 1923, 1925, 1908. I love this one with the green stamp. And they even have an embossed stamp here. This one has 2 red stamps, and this is also from 1908. All right, lot number is going to be right up here, and those are $3 each, canceled, uncut stock certificates. Next up, I have a stack of just the stubs, just the receipts. Okay, these range in age from 1908 to 1914. They all came out of the same book. They've got gorgeous writing, certificate numbers here. And the paper is awesome. It is parchment paper. So gorgeous. These are $1 each. So you can buy one, you can buy a stack. Let me know. Next up, I have 32 of these. These are canceled certificates and stubs, but these have been cut, and these are $2 a piece. They still are so beautiful. These would be great in a document journal, great for collage. I mean, you can do anything with these. You still have these awesome signatures in here. Some have bigger cuts than others. These are actually really rare to find them this way. I looked all over to find ones that were canceled with a triangle cut, and there are not many of them around. All right. So canceled stock certificates and stubs that have been cut. $2 a piece. And lastly, from this group are these absolutely blank certificates and stubs. And these are $1 a piece. These would also be great in a document journal or any antique journal. Next up, I want to show you guys. These are cigarette cards. I have 2 lots of classic cars, and it's 5 for $1. And then I have 5 lots of these railway card cigarette cards. Lots of train engines and train cars. So it would be a random pack of 5 for $1. Next up, I have visiting cards / gift enclosures. These are also 5 pieces for $1. Now, these were from the 1920s, and they used these visiting cards as gift enclosures. So you have the name, in this case, Mrs. Alfred Windsor, and there would have been a little note, the recipient, the mother, in this case, because these were all for gifts of a new baby girl. I got these all as a lot. These are awesome pieces of history. Awesome ephemera. I love that there with the beautiful green ink. So I have several lots of these. 5 of these wonderful visiting card gift enclosures for $1. Next up, I have some gorgeous valentines. Now, I've priced these at only $2 each because they will be a random pick. I have quite a few of these. They're all gorgeous. I have a few that are like retro vintage. And I have a few that are more antique. These are more from the 20s and 30s. These are super sweet. I know Valentine's Day has already passed, but these would be great in any kind of Victorian sort of journal, any kind of a romance journal. They are so, so sweet. So I'll have the lot number up here. They're antique and vintage Valentines, $2 a piece, and it will be a random pull of those. Next up, these ones are, these ones are mechanical / pop-up Valentines. These are $4 each. Have a little mechanical element to them. This one, the newspaper slides in and out of the news bag. Oh my gosh, his cute little arms waving his flags. This one's little eyes move. And this one has a pop-up element. These do stand up. I've tried not to bend them any more than necessary, but you can prop these up and it does stand up like that. How cute though. 1935. They don't all have years. This one's from Rustcraft. A lot of them you can tell came out of a scrapbook. They still have their names on them. Next up, I have 10 packs of vintage milk pogs. And these are $5 for 10 milk pogs. So we've got grade B cream here, 5 of those, and 5 of these grade A milk pogs. Now, between me and Google, we have determined that these were from mid 30s to early 40s. That is the age of these. That's when these particular creameries were at their peak, and very shortly after they closed down or changed their packaging. So that's as close as I can get on the age of these. So 10 milk pogs for $5. That's a great price on milk pogs. It's a perfect time to stock up. Next up, I have these antique stereoscope cards, and I am letting these go at $1 each. Again, that price is because they will be a random pull. But we've got the Throne Room Imperial Palace, Germany from 1906. This is Yosemite Falls from Union Point. And this is from no age on this one. Mammoth Trees, Two Brothers in California. A Rustic Bridge with Ramble from Central Park, New York. This is the Green Room from the White House. Look how gorgeous. I love this pale pink peach color here. 1906 again, Imperial Palace in Germany. Lake Biwa Canal, Japan. The Devil's Gate, Weber Canyon. Seven Falls, Cheyenne Canyon. So there are a lot of landscapes here. Weeping Rock, Clear Creek Canyon. These are such fun elements to have in your journals though, guys. They really add that authentic antique feel. Copyright 1898. In Line for Rations, Camp Tampa, Florida. Officers of the Famous Rough Riders, U.S. Volunteer Cavalry. Copyright 1898 as well. Giants Gap, American River, Sacramento. Here's some more pictures from Central Park. I love these yellow ones. There's another bridge here. A lake with a little footbridge. Ice jam on the Ammonoosuc. Littleton, New Hampshire. And this one says Vine Arbor in Central Park, New York. And so those antique stereoscope cards are $1 each. I have a few more here. There are 7 folios in here, 14 pages for $3. These are from a 1950 retro phone directory. And there are quite a few different kinds of paper that came in this phone book. We've got the bright yellow advertisements. We have the pink pages. We have these kind of like very pale yellow pages here, and then the white pages. All right, so there are 7 folios, and these are just $3 each. Now, oh my goodness, so we're getting close to the piece de resistance here. These are going to be $8 per pack. Okay, you have 10 pages in here, and these are antique rice paper pages from a Chinese history book. Now, I can tell you these were very hard to get apart because they are so fine. Can you see how beautifully thin this is? This is called Schwen paper, and it is a kind of rice mulberry paper. And this was an antique book, absolutely falling apart. The cover was all battered, but I was able to get these pages apart. They were bound in like this. And I was so curious because you have half of a word here or sentence here and half on the other side. And they print them like this because the paper is so thin that they would be worried about it bleeding through. So they print it on a block like this, and then they fold it in and bind it like that. And it's just the like stab binding method. So these are so beautiful and delicate. If you hold it up to the light, you can see the laid paper marks. It is just gorgeous. So I have a 10-pack here, several 10-packs, and they are $8 a piece. I love these. And finally, guys, this is a really good deal. Okay, these are rag paper antique almanacs. I am pricing them at $15 each. Look, this is my oldest one. It is from 1819, Lowe's Almanac by Nathaniel Lowe, published in Boston. 100% rag paper. These are absolutely beautiful. If you want grunge, if you want authentic, antique ephemera, this is it. 1819, 1820, oh, I have two 1819s. Well, how about that? You can hear that beautiful paper. 1817. And these are as is condition, guys. This is how this is how it looks after over 200 years. $1840. Some of them have writing in the margins, as you can see here. Looks like it would have been maybe some, what do they call it? Iron gall ink. That's what I'm trying to think of. And 1841. Look at that writing. So beautiful. 1842. I love the way that these are bound in. $1844. We've got this little loop at the top. This one you can see there's a rip there, but these are like lighter colored. So very cottony feeling pages. 1847. These are a little bit bigger. Still very much rag paper. 1853, 1856, 1838, 1846. These are awesome pieces of history. So those are the lots that I have for you guys today. I would love to make this a more regular series of drop sales. I have way too much stuff, guys. And I would love to be able to offer some of this stuff to you. So thank you guys so much. So remember to send me an email to newenglandjunkjournals@gmail.com. Let me know your YouTube name, first and last name, shipping address, and the email you wish to be invoiced at. So it's starting today, February 27th, and it's going to go until Monday, March 2nd. So from Friday to Monday. If you happen to see this video after that, you can go ahead and email me and I will let you know if I have any stock left over. All right. Thank you guys so much. I really hope you find some stuff here that you would like today. And as always, guys, God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.